That next Christmas season, while the carols still echoed through the streets and the air smelled faintly of cinnamon, all those little stories continued, quietly unfolding, crossing paths like threads in a single warm blanket. At the corner of Pine Street, Mrs. Agbayani's bakery was busier than ever. The take-what-you-need basket she'd placed on the bench had started to draw people, not just those who were hungry, but those who wanted to give. One morning, she noticed someone had added a small jar labelled "For Next Time." Coins jingled inside. Later that afternoon, a tired delivery man dropped by with a bag of flour, saying shyly, "Someone left me a meal here last week. Thought I'd return the favour." That same afternoon, Joel walked past her bakery, carrying groceries and the same quiet sadness that always followed him this time of year. He stopped when he saw the note on the basket and smiled faintly. He took a small loaf and whispered, "For the empty chair." He didn't know Mrs. Agbayani, but the warmth of that bread filled his kitchen with a sense of company that night. A few streets away, Liza was buying candles at a convenience store when she noticed an old man struggling with his bags near the curb. She didn't hesitate. Parking her car, she helped him carry them home, not realizing it was Joel, the widower she'd unknowingly connected with through that loaf of bread. As she left, Joel offered her the same bread she'd unknowingly helped him receive, saying, "Someone shared this with me earlier. Maybe it's your turn." By evening, as the lights turned gold across the neighbourhood, Teacher Anna was decorating her classroom for the upcoming school Christmas party. The room was small, the tree a little bare. Then she saw a note slipped under the door. For the kids. Inside was a paper bag filled with bread rolls from Mrs. Agbayani's bakery and a short message: "Share warmth where it matters." Anna smiled, recognizing the handwriting. It was from Lisa, one of her former students. That night, she wrapped each bread in coloured paper, labelling them with her students' names. And the next morning, when little June unwrapped his, he said, "Teacher, this smells like home." Anna didn't reply, she just smiled, holding back tears. Later that same evening, Paolo, the man who'd lost his job, was sitting at the same bus stop again, this time watching the city lights shimmer through the fog. He hadn't eaten all day. But then a boy approached him, one of Anna's students, and handed him a small piece of bread wrapped in yellow paper. "My teacher said to share," the boy said shyly before running off. Paolo stared at the bread for a long time. Then, with a quiet smile, he took the last of his coins and walked to the bookstore nearby, Carmen's little shop. He used the few pesos he had to buy a second-hand card and wrote, "For whoever finds this, thank you for reminding me that life still tastes sweet." He left it inside a book by the door, titled Letters to a Father. That same night, Carmen found the card as she was closing up. She didn't know who wrote it, but it made her pause. She taped it to the counter with a small sign that said, "What's one thing you're thankful for this Christmas?" By the next morning, her counter was filled with notes, messy handwriting, paper scraps, honest words. For the bread that appeared when I needed it. For the stranger who helped me on the road. For the teacher who cared. For one more warm night. And just like that, within that single week of Christmas, their stories, once separate, began to weave together. The bread, the notes, the kindness, the warmth. None of them knew the full story, and maybe they never would. But it didn't matter. What mattered was that for a moment they had all reached one another, not through grand miracles, but through simple human grace. On Christmas morning, the little bookstore on the corner glowed brighter than usual. Carmen had invited the neighbourhood for a small gratitude wall gathering. Nothing grand, just warm lights, paper cups of cocoa, and a table where people could add one more note before the season ended. People drifted in slowly, almost uncertainly. Mrs. Agbayani arrived first, bringing a basket of fresh rolls. Teacher Anna came next, followed by Lisa with a shy smile. Then Joel walked in, leaning a bit on his cane. Paolo stepped through the doorway last, surprised to find the store that had once held only silence now filled with gentle chatter. None of them recognized the full thread connecting them. How the bread passed from hand to hand, how a single act had quietly touched another. But as they read the notes on the wall, something inside each of them felt familiar. Joel paused at one paper that read, "For the loaf that reminded me I wasn't alone." Liza found one that said, "For the stranger who helped me carry my bags." Anna traced the handwriting of a child's note. "For the bread that tasted like home." Carmen noticed Paolo staring at his own message, taped neatly at the centre, now surrounded by dozens more. And though none of them said it out loud, they all felt the same quiet warmth, the realization that kindness had been moving among them all season, weaving their lives together like garlands on a single tree. When the clock struck 12, Carmen invited everyone to place one final note. It didn't matter what they wrote. What mattered was that they wrote it together. Outside, the street was calm, the morning soft. Inside, laughter rose gently, a sound as comforting as a shared meal after a long day. No big miracle happened, no revelation, no dramatic reunion. Just people, strangers, neighbours, almost friends, warmed by the simple truth that they had made the season kinder for one another without even knowing it. And that's how the season truly works, not with fireworks, but with people choosing to care even when no one's watching.